お疲れ様です。ともぞうです。レインボーシックスシージ最大のイベント、シックスインビテーショナル2022も終わりまして、2週間ぐらい経つのかな。そろそろちょっとね、振り返りしていきたいと思いますけれども、まずはその第1弾やっていきたいと思います。今回はクラッチ特集ということでやっていきたいと思うんですけれども、もう1本ぐらいクラッチの動画作りますかね。それはちょっと後ほど理由は述べたいと思うんですが、まずはこちら見ていきたいと思います。SiegeGG の方のプレイヤーのリーダーズボード、こちらを取ってきました。クラッチーズというのが右から2番目にありますけれども、やっぱりね、レインボーシックスシージの花形のプレイといえばクラッチ。特にね、やっぱりシージのクラッチは非常に盛り上がるので、そこを今回拾っていきたいと思うんですが、どういう風に拾っていこうかなと思った時に、やっぱりね、ちょっとね、全部拾うのはさすがに厳しいなと思ったので、今回ね、SiegeGG が認定しているクラッチのベスト3のプレイヤー、こちらを取り上げて、そちらのね、全クラッチを振り返っていきたいと思います。ただね、一つ目の問題点としてこちらがですね、クラッチで相当した、1VX のところですね、項目で相当したプレイヤーの数になるんですけど、1位はウーギマンで6回。で、5回がね、6人並んじゃったんですよ。で、この中からどういう風に2人ピックアップしようかなと思ったんですが、次に注目したのがマップ数。例えばアストロは25マップ、ジオは25マップということで、かなりマップ数やってますよね。そうではなくて、マップ数の少ない人が単純にね、ラウンド数少なかった、イコール少なかったという風に考えられるので、マップ数が少なかった人の方がクラッチできた確率が高いんじゃないかということで選んだのがプラーノ。そして次に少ないランピーを選んでみました。というわけで今回の僕が選ぶクラッチマスターベスト3はこちら。ランピー、ウーギマン、プラーノという形で彼らのクラッチのシーンを見ていきたいと思います。ただですね、2つ目の問題点。この SiegeGG の記録でクラッチとされているところを切り取ってみたんですけれども、若干ね、僕らが思い描いているような派手なクラッチシーンじゃない部分も結構あるなということに改めて気づきました。どういうことかというと、1v1 で不利な状況も全てクラッチという風に記録上は認定されているので、これクラッチなのっていうシーンは結構あります。あとは、これは CG ならではなんですけれども、妖怪ドローン、あるいは EB ライなども止めた場合もそうですかね。という形でストップした場合もクラッチとなります。で、不利な状況でタイムアップを狙うプレイもクラッチという風に書いてあるんですけれども、一番上とちょっと似てるんですけど、1v1 の状況で、相手が攻撃側で時間のない中、防衛側が逃げ切って、そしてタイムアップを狙うっていうプレイもクラッチとして成立しているという形になっているのが、今回のこの SiegeGG の定義みたいなので、そのあたりも踏まえてね、今回の動画見ていただければと思います。それでは早速やっていきましょう。
But no nades, so those depth charges, as we call them, cannot really do all that much. Skies has the diffuser in hand, looking to escort it into the bomb site, but he's very wary as to where these players will be watching the A-bomb. There go the smokes to obscure some of the vision. Any of the crosses going on in will be watched by Fultz as he goes upside down. Yokai drone, but it's shot away. Falls to the first member of MIBR gone. Down goes Hot and Cold. Guns from both sides hitting their marks. A swing in, diffuser in hand for Rampy. Will they be able to stop him in time? Fultz watching for the cover. Philippox down below can't accomplish much. Lucan now has to take the gunfight as well as there's no Yokais available. Retaking from the top is Philippox. Nice shot on the Fultz. It's Rampy in the bomb site, sitting by the sofa, just casually lounging about. He doesn't know where they're coming from. Just narrowly missing out on the silhouette. By the bomb chassis, there's the Echo, and immediately heading over, going to conference. Philippox knows where he is. Onto the diffuser with tons of time left. Rampy has to get to him quickly. Up Philippox goes. No more diffuser. It's a bait. Over by Janitor, shot away, and it's a gun duel between the two of them. But Philippox cannot commit. Both losing a lot of HP, and Philippox is essentially out of time.
Plays so well, saves. He's trying to hold into something to allow Blast some space, but still caught by a bulletproof and by a Banshee. There's just a swing on a shotgun in a pocket of seconds. And as it ticks closer and closer, Saves is at least able to find one to try and fight their way out. And full of just territory. But the worry is, as they try and stick this diffuser, that this is going to happen. The swings and the impacts, they don't have a cleanliness, but Saves has a swing, can't get the last. It's a cold diffuser, it's just Blur looking for one, they're long gone. SSG!
Hyagator sees, but is in the wrong way. Bullet tracers over the head of Hot and Cold. What is the Monty doing down in dirt? That is the real question. Waiting, patiently biding time, while the Smoke of Skies uses the last one to do some damage. Katarada is in, by the way, and there he is, a two-piece for him. SSG fires back. They're in a 2v4. Things are not going well, but Skies, one of his own, Rampy another. The Monty's still in deep. Suddenly, the Monty is down from a shotgun play, and it's the Zofia to break on in with Rampy near blue. It's 2 seconds left. Rampy playing keep away.
Pushing forward, Skies gets one with the shotgun. Folks, they find in a brick wall, but somehow Rogue managed to smash it to pieces. 2v2 as Bosco comes back into sight, and that is going to be ripped down as well. We're effectively in a 1v1 now. It's Prano versus Rampy. Prano has case in hand. 18 seconds left to go. Rampy, he sees the legs, he knows he's going for the pickup, I think.
It's a very aggressive hold from Ask, looking with 30 seconds left at the top of the stairs, but he won't be peaked yet. Rampy knows that somebody's there as he drones it out, goes back on to watch the flank. 25 seconds as those 5 seconds that have transpired have allowed a toxic canister to get thrown on down, and Rampy will breathe in some of that and follow in the nade. Continuing onwards, look at this confidence. Down goes the first body from Liquid, another will fall, yet another. The only kills coming in from PSK. He's still upright, very low on HP. Playing inside of Study, diffuser getting planted by Skies, so PSK will spray through the wall, but a desperate attempt as a Nitro cell goes off and it gets Bosco, but not the intended target. So Skies gets the diffuser down, and in the post plant, they try to soften up the remaining members of Liquid. PSK and Rampy on the same HP, Palu and Skies at full. Sitting on that diffuser is Skies, and down below, Palu will go, trying to, at best as he can, get the diffuser from below. Another from PSK, but he's shut down by Rampy. So Palu will need to return to the site. Popping out the mirror windows, Rampy will play safely inside of the safe, waiting on calls. 10 seconds is the magic number, and he spots it. An incredible first round from Rampy, and SSG starts things off with a win.
さあということでランピーのクラッチ集見ていただきましたけれども、やっぱりね最後のこのシーンランピーらしさ出てますよね。ランピーがクラッチするのって意外かもしれないんですけれど、やっぱりこの攻撃における、ここはクラッチのシーンじゃなかったんですけれども、フラグを投げて遠隔ガスグレネードの中を突っ込んでいく。そしてここも人数不利を背負った瞬間に踏み込んで相手をちゃんとキルするというタイミング、この人本当に間違えないですよね。それを深い踏み込みでやりつつ、こうやって引いて相手を待つこともできるというランピー、さすがです。
50 seconds or so. Leon's on 3 and he's still not been shut down. 3 versus 2 here in favor of Rogue. There is information for Cyclops, but they are being pressured very quickly. This is a long old time to start holding on for. Prano going to remove the barbed wire. He has the diffuser and could think about moving on through for a plant. There's no Toxic Babe canisters left. There's no C4. There's nothing that's going to stop this one from going down.
Well, a late random smoke there on the door, but Prano's gone for the plant either way. A trade out is the thing to end the run of Leon, but a 1 versus 1 is a very sudden pop-up. However, Prano still has a smoke in his pocket. There's pings that are coming through from a bulletproof that's on that open towards Pillar, and then there's yellow pings to give them a rough idea. More pings, more intel, more of a spread. There's a reveal though! I mean, that's it, is moments of madness sort of came into their favor, but now they can't quite seem to find a happy place to sit, and Rogue have been able to get themselves back to a body balance of everything sort of going wrong on the opposite side. Suddenly they've got 15 seconds to see if they can keep it right, just the way to the end. Prano dives in, gets one, and is probably going to start trying to get the diffuser down as Blackgrave over the side on the back line, gets one, gets two, and now with a handful of seconds, no! Prano!
Aces holding here, a grenade coming down, almost catching him out. The man drops in, a C4 comes up, but Rampy a bit too quick off the mark, making a double. He's having a thunderous game here on Clubhouse. 2 big kills coming in. It's a 5 versus 2 for SSG, and surely match and series point awaits Leon with 1 before Rampy steps in for a 3K. Can't wait to see what words come out his mouth in the post round tip. Black going down, Prano going to interrupt it out as we're down to the final 5, but there's another one. Do they know about it? Can they stop it coming in? They see it, but they can't stop it.
It's beautiful. 25 seconds to play though, they've got to speed things up.
Bullet just looking for those verticals. He's actually going to be hit on the reverse as Leon gets 3 in the round, taking him down. It's all up to Souls. Can he do it again? Can he save Phaser's fortunes? He takes shots at 1. They know where he is behind the bar now. He gets 1. Get 2. Souls into sight. That's not going to help them. That puts the diffuser down cold. Rampy, hot and cold, managed to get 1 apiece. It's time to get that diffuser going with 8 seconds left to go. Prano left at top of red, doing everything he can to hold them back. Brings himself into a 1v1 effectively. away.
Oh, the diffuser.
さてプラーノに関しては本当に地味なシーンが多かったんですけれども、やっぱりここですよね。彼のスモークは本当に定評があります。しっかりと残った最後の遠隔ガスグレネードを投げ、一つの車線を潰してしっかりと階段にいる存在を潰していく。さすがですね。
That'll be the action. 30 seconds. This is it.
Oh, and yet he doesn't see that Coden's sitting in the corner. He decides to take the gunfight and loses it. Damwon Kia now storming into the site. Katsang is the next one up. Kansan will try to outduel him and succeed. It's a 3v3. Make that a 2v3. Yas taking damage now as well. Diffuser needs to be picked back up. Beautiful shot from Yas, but they have to pivot. 10 seconds left. Then the Diffuser is in the middle of the bomb site. They know Rexon is coming down the stairs. That leaves the most pivotal player of Grixer, but he's as good as gone. Diffuser going down, Rexon looking towards Connector. He's got Yas lined up. This will be a hell of a play on his end. Diffuser down, and it's a 1v1 just like that, in blue with the clock running. Woogiman knows exactly where he's going to come from, but Rexon decides that's not the path I want. Oh, my disc goes up to give information, maybe obscure with the sound. Playing around the deployable shield is the Lion, sitting there waiting. Timer still ticking away, that's the DMR in hand. 20 seconds for Rexon to be able to pull this off. Match on the line. Richie wants to run up, but a flashbang stops him, and there it's Woogiman to seal the deal.
さあウーギマンに関しては早速プレーピックアップしていきたいと思うんです。ここ本当うまかったですよね。僕なんで打ったんだろうと思ってここを改めて見直してみたんですけれども、相手の位置がわからないので打つことによって自分の存在を知らせる。でスタングレネード3つ残っていたので相手を誘い出してスタンでプレッシャーをかけ、かつ展開型シールドを使っていくという頭脳的なプレー。さすがウーギマンという形でした。
Can't quite hit the headshot. Goes for a spray. Waiting for the reset to come back in. But no, not going to be the case. Blur could go for a swing in, but I think he's slightly wary of what's going on inside a bedroom down to his south. And sure enough, gets swung.
And himself cut down as well as a shotgun kill along the way from Corton.
Oh!
He's going wild. That's 3 on the round. Shut down eventually, but Damwon Kia.
Waiting for Foxy to swing. The drop from Katsang down into Highway was enough to give him the time he needs. They're finding a couple of kills. 2 come back in for Oxygen. And once again, it's a 2 versus 2 involving Woogiman and Laxin. Laxin goes big. Can Woogie clutch up? He's got to find both here. Steps in to get one. It's a 1 versus 1. No way has he done it again!
Whether that was just a reaction to the smoke or not, there's a reaction to a player, and there's Falls going for the swing. The smoke gets the lockdown on the planter. It's Rin and Reduct with 1 apiece, and Coated still on the floor. Woogiman has to do the bits, but with a player still down in a handful of seconds, they don't have the time truly to get the plant on the pickup. Woogiman has to cover from above, but the rotation and a take from Katsang, massively important, gives them a little bit more to work with. Doesn't truly have to look up because that's still locked down. It's the closed door, but it's 1 more. They get the plant off though, just too little too late it might be. A 1 versus 1, 2 stories. Woogiman above, and Filippo has to do what was done against them before. The retake, but the difference is Woogiman's pulled himself outside. He knows he doesn't have to overstretch. He knows he can play this with a little bit more caution. 20 seconds, it's still time to go for a bit of aggression here, but that is all on the mantle of Filippo. Takes the drop, realizes he doesn't truly know where the player is, so he's going to try and at least bait a fight early on. Is Woogiman too far away? He does drop just in time.
Didn't close
Lagonis, he's a freebie. The diffuser's cold. He's going to slip away and see if he can find 1 more spot. Coated, what game are you playing? And how are you still allowed to play it? Escapes, and KDS finally puts the man down. But it's 10 seconds. They've been able to pick the diffuser back up. They're going to see if they can stick it on the default as Rin takes care of KDS. Now buried down on the backside, Alamau gets a very important take. It's Levy with 1 more. He's hopped up. The diffuser's cold. Woogiman hits the floor. And it's 1 more for Damwon Kia.
Massive kill there from Rin, just managing to pick 1 up on the map store. 3v3, it's going to be a bloodbath death. They're pushing in through game store. Rin shut down by Foxer. Yet another important kill for him. He gets the diffuser down surely now as Woogiman, he starts in this 1v2, trying to hold on. Kino's going to blast him with a concussion grenade. He's got to wait for those effects to die down. That burns 5 seconds. He takes the shots. He knows they're behind the bar. He has the hit point advantage here, but he needs to find 2 kills. The challenge has to come in at the same time for OxG. The trade here is essential. 1v1s could be dangerous. Woogiman takes shots. They continue to rein in. We see the traces. There's just nowhere for him to go, Des. He can't find the angle here. This is agonizing to watch. Both of them in behind the bar. Does he find 1? Oh, he gets both! He's got it done! Woogiman in a 1v2. You must be scared of the Woogiman, Des, because he is terrifying.
I'm told the Boogeyman looks under his bed for Woogiman. What a clutch coming out at the end of 3K.
さあ、そして最後のシーン、ここうまいんですよ。ここまずね、思った以上に詰めることによって爆弾で車線切ってるんですよね。で、ちょっと見てほしいんですけど、もう一回見ましょうか。ここ1人まず倒すじゃないですか。ヘッドライン頭を出して、でこの後しゃがんで相手のヘッドラインの射撃を一瞬切ってるんですよね。この辺りのプレー細かいんですけれども、やはりウーギマン今大会本当に活躍したというのが、こういったね本当に細部にわたるプレーのきめ細やかさに出てるかなというところで、本当にウーギマンの大会だったと言っても間違いないんじゃないかなと思います。さあ、というわけで皆さんいかがだったでしょうか。今回はね人にフォーカスしてみて、その全部の試合を見直してっていうのはちょっときつかったんでやってみたんですけれども、冒頭でお伝えした通り、ちょっと微妙なやっぱりクラッチシーンが多かったかなというふうに思います。ということでクラッチの動画もう一回やってみたいと思うんですけれども、そちらの動画は 1v3 以上 1v3、1v4 あるいは 1v5 というのがあれば、それらを行ったプレーを全クラッチの中からちょっと拾っていきたいと思います。ちょっとねどこまであるかわからないし、プラーノのやつも一応記録上はねエコーで止めたやつ、妖怪ドローンで止めたシーンっていうのは一応 1v3 かなっていうクラッチ扱いになっているので、記録を頼りに追っかけていくので、どこまでそういった僕らがね、このクラッチすげえ熱くなったな、叫んだなっていうシーンがあるかどうかはわからないんですけれども、改めてちょっとまとめたいなと思ってますので、次回の動画も期待していてください。それでは最後までご視聴いただきありがとうございました。またレインボーシックスシージの e スポーツの動画でお会いしましょう。ではでは。